recording any more of this. Wait till I record all this, then it's like, what happened to her speech?
No, we didn't have him room. The battery died.
We're right out of tape.
And tonight, I'd like to start with a poem called The Woodcarver, from an excerpt from The Way of Showing Soon by Thomas Mercer. King, the master carver, made a bell stand of precious wood. When it was finished, all who saw it were astounded. They said it must be the work of the spirits. The Prince of Blue said to the master carver, "What is your secret?" King replied, "I am only a workman. I have no secret. There is only this. When I began to think about the work you commended, I guarded my spirit. I did not expend to it on trifles that were not to the point. I fasted in order to set my heart at rest. After 3 days fasting, I had forgotten gain and success. After 5 days, I had forgotten praise and criticism. After 7 days, I had forgotten my body with all its limbs. By this time, all thought of your highness and of the court had faded away. All that might distract me from the work had vanished. But I was collected in the single thought of that bell stand. Then I went into the forest to see the trees in their own natural state. When the right tree appeared before my eyes, the bell stand also appeared in me, clearly, beyond doubt. All I had to do was put my hand and begin. And if I had not met this particular tree, there would have been no bell stand at all. What happened? My own collective thought encountered the hidden potential of the wood. From this live encounter come the work which you ascribe to the spirits. Thank you.
To our graduates and guests, to our faculty and staff, to our Chancellor and members of the Board of Trustees of the Alamo Colleges, bienvenidos. Welcome to this 15th graduation ceremony of Northwest Vista College. I want to thank Joshua Linares, who is one of our 2012 graduates, for reading the poem of the Woodcarver to start the evening. His reading supports this year's graduation theme: possibilities imagined, possibilities created. Each graduate here this evening can bear witness that he or she imagined the possibility of this evening. And having imagined, all you had to do was put forth your hand and begin to create the possibility. Well, maybe it wasn't quite that simple. But through your work and with help from your friends and family, you have achieved the possibility you imagined. Before the ceremony, I was down talking to a few of the graduates, and one of them said, "I'm very excited this evening. It took me 20 years to get here." We also have a young woman who introduced me to her mother, who is also graduating this evening. I'm sure there are many other such stories out there of the challenges you have encountered, the possibilities you imagined, and those that you have created for yourselves. We, the Northwest Vista and Alamo Colleges faculty and staff, are proud to have helped each of you create possibilities. As evident by your crossing the stage tonight, you have been empowered while at Northwest Vista to find and develop your own hidden potential. This evening, we honor the achievements of those possibilities you imagined. We are here to celebrate with you this milestone in your educational lives. The teacher and writer, Leo Buscaglia, reminds us that we're made mostly by the people who surround us. We're influenced by those near to us: family, friends, teachers, and colleagues. We grow the most when we allow those around us to help us learn and develop to our full potential. At this time, I would like to recognize all the family and friends who have supported our graduates and are here this evening to celebrate with you. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you all for supporting and inspiring these graduates. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Bruce Leslie, the Chancellor of the Alamo Colleges, to the podium to congratulate our graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. Isn't this great after all this time and effort? But you know, probably better than anybody else, that you did not do this yourself. It was because of your family, in some cases your children, certainly your parents, siblings, maybe even cousins and nephews, but particularly it was your faculty. And look, even now, they're behind you. They have your back. You have achieved a wonderful milestone in your life, but you know, with great achievement comes great responsibility. And one of the things that we hope that you will do as you leave here tonight, and remember, commencement is going forward. It's not finishing, it's beginning. So as you begin your new stage of life, we want you to take responsibility to ensure that somebody in your family, perhaps all the members of your family, particularly if you're the first in your family to go to college, sits in your seat someday. A son, a daughter, a parent, a spouse. All of those persons have as much right as you have to have this opportunity to achieve a degree. And we need your degrees. You know, the mayor of San Antonio has made it his mission to extend access to as many people as possible in San Antonio, because we know by 2020 we need another 200,000 degree people in San Antonio if we're going to realize our potential and fulfill the goals that all of us have for a great San Antonio, a great economy, and frankly, for ourselves personally, to be able to prosper. So think of that tonight as you leave here, that you have a goal. It's not just to get a job, it's not just to grow in your current career, it's to help your family, it's to help your neighborhood, it's to help your city, it's to help your state and your nation. But God bless you all, and best wishes. Thank you. I have been called back because I forgot to do something most important. It's my job to introduce the trustees. These are my bosses, so I better come back, right? First, let me introduce Mr. Gary Weitzel, who's chairman of our board of trustees. Mr. Weitzel. On the other side of the aisle is Mr. Denver McClendon, trustee. And next to him is Mrs. Ana Bustamante, trustee and secretary of the board of trustees. And now it's my honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Gary Weitzel.
Second time he gets it. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate all of you graduates. This is why we exist in Alamo Colleges, and it's why we volunteer to serve on the Board of Trustees, so that you can achieve your goals and have a better life. We realize that as you're going through school, there are a lot of challenges that you have to face. Some things may even tend to be a distraction from continuing your studies. But you are among the fewest ones in the country that have persisted and completed your educational goals. It's a very small percentage nationally of the students that actually enter college that complete. And so that says a lot about you. Shows that you have the persistence to complete your goals and overcome the challenges. We know that because of that, as you go out into the world, either future college or jobs, that you have the persistence and the tenacity to accomplish your goals, overcome challenges, and to take advantage of opportunities as they're presented. So you will succeed. And again, congratulations. We want to wish you the very, very best success in all of your future endeavors. We're very proud of you and your achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Leslie and Mr. Weitzel, and thanks to all of the board members who are here this evening to support our graduates. We have some other students that I'm going to be introducing later, but I'd like to introduce a few other folks on the stage. If y'all will stand and remain standing, and if you'll hold your applause until I get these folks introduced, I'd appreciate it. Dr. Jimmy Bruce, our academic vice president. Debbie Gaitan, our vice president for student success. Julie Pace, our vice president for college services. And we have our interim vice chancellor for academic success here this evening with us for the district. And we also have our vice president for workforce and professional development from our district office here this evening. We also have Dr. Roberto Gonzalez and David Casanova, who are faculty in our science area, who will be helping us to read the names of the students later. And we have Javier Guerra, who is our grand marshal this evening, and this past year's recipient of our Excellence in Teaching Award for Northwest Vista. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Oh, and there's Beverly over there. Beverly will be helping us with the diplomas this evening. Okay. It has become a tradition at Northwest Vista to have one of our graduating students as the commencement speaker. This year we invited graduating students to share their stories on video or in writing. And then one student was selected to deliver the address, and two other students were selected to do the opening and closing readings. When you hear our speaker's story, you will see why she was selected. She has overcome many challenges to forge her possibilities imagined into reality. It's with great pleasure that I introduce to you our student speaker this evening, Veronica Martinez.
Good evening, Alamo College's faculty, staff, and administration, friends and family, and of course, my fellow graduates, the graduating class of 2012. I want to ask the graduating class a question. How many of you stood in front of the mirror today, wearing your cap and gown, staring at the mirror and said, "Looking good, my friend"? Did any of y'all do the dance? I did. I danced to LMFAO. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, I want my dog to stare at me, looking at me like I'm crazy. All he wanted was a treat. Even if you didn't dance to LMFAO, maybe you danced to a different song, like the Cupid Shuffle. Or maybe you danced to Soldier Boy. I just hope that you danced like I was. This is a big day for all of us, so dancing is allowed. You're graduating. And whether you come from a long line of graduates in your family, or you were the first to graduate, today is a big day. This is a moment that you have worked for, to be here, walking across the stage. Within our lifetimes, we will lose things. We will lose friends. We will lose jobs. We will even lose relationships. But remember this, no one can ever take this moment away from you, nor take away your accomplishment. Now is the time for us to reflect on our lives and stop worrying about all the what-ifs and start embracing on what is here now. The world is at our feet. We have a sea of choices, a sea of opportunities, and most of all, a sea of possibilities. We are in a country where we can become anything we want. We've walked away from the percentage that won't do it, and we have joined the percentage that will do it. We have learned to be independent rather than dependent. We have captured the right to dream and made some of our dreams come true. You must have ambition, diligence, And you have to start with self-making. And it's not about being at the right place at the right time. But when you are in pursuit to go and get what you want, you will see that success follows. Success means different things to different people, but success doesn't just happen. The importance of success is having a good education, and we shouldn't stop here. We should go out and continue on the next step of our educational path. This is what employers are looking for. They're looking for people that have obtained an education. In order for all of us to be part of the great big work field, this needs to happen. You must have passion, because passion is everything. Aside from passion, you should also have the courage to follow your heart and intuition, and have a bold, concise vision. Do not let fear stand in your way. As Steve Jobs once said, be responsive, because that is what separated the dreamers from the doers. And don't be the one who just dreams and doesn't do anything about it. You must act. You have to be willing to fail, because you will. It won't be easy. You're going to fall, but don't worry. You're not going to be the first nor the last. Get up and roll with the punches. If you are afraid of failing, you're not going to get very far. No matter what you are doing, whether you are continuing on with your education or building your career, give it your all. Give it more than you have ever given anything before. But remember, you must act. And whether you're not doing what you think you should be doing, you will get there with drive, faith, and tenacity, because the possibilities are endless. You must make a map, pave your road, and walk your path. Go to the finish line, and whether you're the first to make it across the finish line or the last, just remember you made it across the finish line. And when you get there, grab the moment and hold on to it. Make a list. I made mine. I went back to school after 26 years, and here I am saying the commencement speech. I hope check off the list and keep adding to it. So class of 2012, if there is anything that you will take from my speech today, I hope that you will take this. Be pragmatic, but be practical. Be diligent. Be tenacious. Be passionate and courageous. Take the moment and seize it. With all this, continue that your faith that you can do it. Don't give up and don't give in. Failure is not an option. This is your time, because the possibilities are endless. So if you didn't do your dance this morning, do it now. Get up and dance, because you earned it. Brought a little song for y'all.
Okay, so those of you who didn't dance, we can dance afterwards. At this time, I would like to thank the Northwest Vista faculty and staff who have supported our students on their journey to graduation, and who help to support students every day and to realize their passion for learning. Would all the faculty and staff from Northwest Vista who are here this evening stand and be recognized? I feel honored to be a part of this dedicated group of faculty and staff. I salute you. The commencement celebration is one steeped in tradition and ritual. Ritual born in the Middle Ages with caps and gowns, colors and ceremonial, processional and recessional, echoing back to that time. And now, the most important part of that ritual, we present the Northwest Vista College 2012 graduating class. Will Dr. Jimmy Bruce, our academic vice president, come forward to present our graduates?
Present tonight are the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree, candidates for the Associate of Science degree, candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree, and candidates for one-year certificates. We will be awarding the degrees by the student class name, alphabetically. Before we begin, you may have noticed that some students are wearing cords. I would like to give you a brief explanation of these cords worn this evening. The blue and gold cords represent Phi Theta Kappa members, the Honor Society, which recognizes scholarship among two-year students. The gold cords represent students graduating with a 3.75 GPA or higher. The platinum and black cords signify the National Society of Leadership and Success, an organization that helps students discover and achieve their goals. The platinum color represents the knight who leads by example with integrity, truth, and courage. The color black represents the phoenix, which rises from the ashes of adversity to create positive change. The red, white, and blue cords signify our appreciation of our military and veteran community for their service and sacrifice to our country. Reading the names of our graduates will be Dr. Roberto Gonzalez, Professor of Biology, and Mr. David Casanova, Assistant Professor of Chemistry. Now, will the members of the board, Dr. Leslie and Dr. Conch, join me in conferring the degrees. Ushers, please escort the candidates to the stage.
Eduardo Aceves. Angelica A. Acosta. Michael J. Aguilar Moreno. María Alaniz. Elvia Alba Saldaña. Rebecca Renee Alcorta. Saeed Ali. Ben Allen.
No. Skip that part.
Robert Harry Allen II. Christian Paul Andrzejewski.